Alright, welcome back. This is Ryan, and if you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm relatively new to the channel, and I just got a thing for doing big builds. Don't know how to make it all cool and flashy and clips and stuff like that yet, so, you know, just gonna do my thing for now. I love making builds in different games, and here they are. So this mission is the Geo Survey in Canyons. It's only a 6-day mission, so fortunately in Icarus, a lot of missions aren't really in depth, as you may know, so I spend most of the time working on a house and upgrading rather than doing the actual mission. So, but like always, I like to find a good spot to do my builds, nice view and everything. On our map, currently located at middle of M9. Once the map moves, we'll see exactly where I'm at. Just on the entrance cave to the desert biome, and there it is. So just about right here. Yeah, it's a good spot. I mean, if you're just trying to do any kind of build, any kind of situation, you get a lot of good caves in the general area close by you here, and obviously you got the entrance right to the desert biome, so you have all the benefits of that. A lot of animal kills, a lot of stones that are easy to see, different minerals. You guys know. Alright, so for this build, I wanted to kind of do like a condo looking. Like, not a basic house, but, you know, a condo. Has multiple floors, not too wide. Like my last video, if you saw, I did a pretty big compound base, really wide. This one's kind of short and compact, and I love it. You know, I just discovered that I can use crop plants not just for food, but for decoration too, and you'll see when we get inside. So we'll go ahead and get into it. I got 2 entrances on both sides of the lake, or pond, whatever you want to call it. Going from each side. You notice I got a couple pillars here randomly in the water. This helps me identify where the water is if I jumped from the top somewhere and I land in the water without hurting myself. Like obviously if I jumped right here, you know, I'd get hurt. But quick reaction, you know, if an animal's attacking or, you know, attacking the base, I can jump down real quick without getting hurt. Alrighty. Always like a good entrance to it. I like this little setup. This little walkway. This is where I keep my generator. If you saw my last video, I keep my generators far from my actual... Oh, damn, I'm lagging. Sorry about that. I got my graphics on everything epic, so occasionally you see something wig out. But yeah, like I was saying, I keep my generator far from the house, because if you're next to it, you can hear the loud noise going, and it doesn't matter how low or high it is. If it's like anywhere like within a vicinity of the house, you're gonna hear it like it's right outside. So always put it far away. Just use the cables to go where they need to go. Try to keep them close, tucked in a way so it's nice and clean. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's go in. Always use good light. Nighttime. So nothing too flashy in the entrance. Always like a good little arch entrance. Always need a ladder. Try to get to the top of the roof. You never know what might happen. On the edge pillar boards, sometimes the lightning will hit it, sometimes they'll catch on fire for whatever reason. So, just in case. Always have access to your roof. If you saw my last video again, a big fan of the glass, so you'll see it. Alrighty. Welcome to Chateau de Rhino. Alright. So this is essentially, I guess, the second floor, the main floor. The third floor is kind of like a loft style. So not necessarily a third floor, but you know, take it as you will. All right, this is the living room. Oh, I love it. It's kind of small, but it's not small. I don't know how to explain it. It's roomy without having a lot of room, if that makes sense. A little condensed. It's all about space. How you utilize your space using different angles and depth. You know, flooring. Imagine an actual walking room. Like imagine you really lived here. You don't want to be confined in like the little space where everything is around. You know. Imagine you're just walking. You know, you're living here. Just utilizing all of the trophies in various places. And then the plants. So the crop plants, like if you like foliage inside your house, you know, use the crop plants to make it look like it just kind of, you know, amplifies the hominess to it. I don't know how to explain it. I love it. And again, if you have the time to get to it, craft a glass bench, make glass windows. It just makes everything just amazing with the lighting. Like again, my graphics are on Epic, so the lighting is really beautiful. And just everything looks beautiful. You know, place your stuff in different areas, you know. You know, shelving. You know, even though you're on a planet, you're creating a little house, you know, make it homey. You know. I love the good kitchen. Some stuff I actually use a lot, sometimes just for looks. I always love a good view out the window. Fridge is a lifesaver. I know it takes forever to get to the fabricator, but it's definitely worth it, man. Alright, that's the living room. Okay, over here, always have a cabinet next to my main front door. Quick access to all the tools I may need, various building parts. Always need to know where your fire whacker and your repair hammer. Always have those on the ready. Especially if you if you go in depth to a big house, you know. If you're just doing if you're just speeding through the game, doing little 4x4s and calling it a day, alright, you may not need that, but you put a lot of investment and time into something like this, definitely will come in handy. Alright. This is my, I guess, trophy creation area. I don't know. Unfortunately, with this, they only have 4 animals out of all the animals in the game. Hopefully they update that. Like a bear, a polar bear, a cougar, and a deer. Like, come on. At least throw a wolf in there or something. But it is what it is. So, nice little setup area. Always love a good window walkway, glass walkway. Again, plants. Plants, plants, plants. See, if you want a good view from no matter where you are, man, placement is key. One good light. One good light up here. There it is. Alright, so this is the main floor. Let's go down into the bottom floor, essentially is my workshop. I like the realistic look, so it's not just a giant square. I mean, it kind of looks like a square, it was a nice little indentation, but you know, don't just like line stuff up along the wall, you know. Create depth. You know, use the pillars. Place stuff in the middle. You know, really think about it, you know. I know I don't ever use this table, I don't ever use this mortal. I mean, I might sometimes, I guess, for this one. A lot of stuff's for decoration. You know, obviously we can't sit down in a chair, but make it look like someone who's actually here, you know? I love it. I love a good window. Open up the place, you know. Alrighty. Okay, so quick access to the bottom. Got a little trapdoor right here. This originally stored the generator, and I tried putting it way down here, but I could be on the top floor and it would sound like it's right outside the window. So, like I say, you put it way over there, you can barely hear it. If you're working in the water, definitely add, you know, walking paths. So you have quick access to things, whatever you need. You know, a light. I like to put all my wiring and cables out of the way, out of sight, make it look clean. So a lot of stuff's on the bottom, which I'm hardly ever down here. And just for looks, add like a little bridge. You know, to go on to wherever I need to go. Oh, I love it. I know it looks a little clunky with all the pillars, like random pillars and stuff. But if you're doing like, obviously, it's not stacked on. Like it comes like outward, so you can see it. So the pillars are definitely needed, because you try to put anything outward, it's gonna fall apart. With the weight distribution. I guess if you get to place like sizes this big on homes or structures, definitely gonna come in handy to know how to do that. If you, like I said, if you're just doing a simple 4x4 or 5x5, you know, it's not really something to worry about. Alrighty. I guess you'd say it's like like a giant treehouse, maybe. Maybe that's a better way to explain it. Got the crops going, just for, you know, looks. Okay, so this is my workshop. The lighting is so good in this game. Like at nighttime, it's kind of a little creepy coming down here. Like if I'm standing up here and I'm looking down, and it's super dark. That was kind of creepy. Yeah. One day I'll figure out how to loop it to nighttime and show you better. But anyways. Alright, so yeah, workshop. Alright. I'm gonna go up to the loft area. So I always like to have a greenhouse. You know, just in case, you know, you're not by like a lot of forest area. And just for looks too. I mean, look how cool this is, having a greenhouse. If you saw my last video, I was super psyched about the other one. Hello farmhouse and everything, you should go check it out. But look, it looks cool, man. I know, like, obviously the storm comes, it's gonna break a lot of the glass, but, you know, it's whatever. Just repair it. And then have it back to looking beautiful, you know? I mean, how cool. More herbal bench everywhere over here. Biofuel compositor. Composter. Hmm. So again, like obviously, like I could have a box, line up these crop plots, and then like along the line, call it a day. But you know, if you're trying to get realistic, you know, think of like an architect when he's designing a building. If he's not going to make it just a giant square, a big block, and just put stuff in. You know, you're going to have depth. So, you know, up here, add elevation. You know, add different pillars, add different heights. Like you can put up crop plots up random places. You know, give it depth. I think that really helps the look of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If like you have other ideas, what y'all do, I'd like to hear them. Okay, so again, the living room comes up to the green room, greenhouse, and then the bedroom. You know, if you know, personal house, have a bedroom, right? Found a good place for the cougar head. Yeah. All right, so again, it's kind of loft style. So, you know, if you ever lived in a townhome, townhouse type deal, or you know, like upper floor is your bedroom, where it's just the bedroom, and the staircase goes down to like everything else. I wanted to go for that. So again, all you can do is a basic bed. I tried to add furniture. You know, nothing in here. Like everything's just for looks at this point. Got to have the crop. You know, if you have plants in your home or your room, you know, try to do it here. Just the greenery just brings out the hominess of it. At least I think. All right, so here's the bedroom. I love the greenhouse. So essentially, if you know, just a little tip, if you try to do something like this, it's a lot of glass, and you can imagine if, like, say you run away somewhere to go get some supplies or go to a cave or whatever, it's far away. Storm hits, you know what's going to happen. It's going to break all this to hell, right? And sometimes the glass will break completely, and then ruin a lot of stuff inside. So something I do is if I'm fixing to leave, I'll come to here, I'll grab stone walls, stone roofs, you know, whatever it is, and I'll grab my building upgrade tool, and then everywhere that's glass, you just do a quick substitute while you're gone. Really simple. Alright, so as I'm gone, you know, it gives you an idea of protection. So you don't have to keep that in the back of your mind, like, you know, how far can I actually go? Ah, I have to drop, I have to come back. You know, you start to go, you're about to say like a mile away. All of a sudden a storm hits, you have to come all the way back. You know, keep that out of your mind. Just create enough stone, and you know, as you're going away, before you go away. Oh shit, I forgot I don't have one of that. So yeah. And then you go off, you do your thing, and then you come back. Get out your repair tool, put it back to glass. And then it's like nothing changed. See? I love it. Yeah. One of the bummers about doing this is as soon as I get on that dropship, all this will be a memory. You know, it's something I can't come back to. I guess it's a cool thing about the outpost, but I don't know, it's like nice doing a little fresh start. Like every video, if you've watched all of them, I mean, obviously there's only like two, I think, 2 or 3 of Icarus, but I plan to do a lot more of these. Like every place is going to be different. You know, don't like try to get through this game as quick as possible. Try to enjoy the things that you can do in it, you know? You know, be creative, open up your mind. Kind of have an idea of what kind of real house you'd like in the future. Or replicate a house you have now. You know? There's so much cool things you can do in this game. Alright, well. That's pretty much it. Appreciate you watching. And I look forward to doing another one and then meeting y'all on that one. Oh, the outro is so lame. I'll get better at that. So, alright. Well, let me see if I remember how to do this. Okay, was it this? Yep, okay. Alright, catch you in the next one.